everybody, and welcome to One Player today. Yep, we're back on Seven Wonders, and it's time for the second era of our civilization. Earlier in this series, earlier on in this epoch, we were able to set up a trading post, we were able to set up a guard tower, we built a couple of pieces of technology, which made me feel like we're getting a little bit smarter than our neighbors. But that said, Ephesos is pretty handy when it comes to resources, and this fella's got a couple of swords which make our guard tower a little weak. It's looking more like a treehouse in comparison to this gentleman's barracks and stockade. So, in Era 2, play goes about the same, except, the direction is switched. Left-hand player takes a turn first, and it goes this way. I have played this game. Somebody on BGG suggested that you could change the direction every round rather than every era, which might balance it out a little bit more. I haven't actually found that to be the case. Lots of people were complaining that like left-hand player kind of gets left out and they always lose. I've actually found it to be quite the opposite. Maybe I'm just playing it wrong, but there you go. Let's get started. We'll deal the decks, and we'll see how the chips fall, cards, civilizations fall. I don't know. No one has started on their wonder. For the AI, the wonder is actually quite far down the priority list. For us, again, like I said, it's not necessary for us to win. It can be helpful though. So I might try in this next era to make a little bit of progress. It doesn't matter what era we build, stage 1, 2, and 3. They don't coincide. So I can start my wonder even in era 3 if I wanted to, if I thought I could get all 3 of them, or even if I just wanted 3 victory points or something. So I'm going to try and get started. The way we do it is by discarding a card. I'll show you that mechanism when it comes up. But for now, 2 cards on top of my deck. Hopefully this makes, for some reason it got messed up the last time, but hopefully this way goes all right. Let's see. Well, in Era 2, the priority list changes slightly. So, first, they play any card which can be built for free. So, that is, for this fellow, these 2 cards. Now, they resolve ties by going down the priority list. So, resources would come first. Yellow cards would come next, so they are going to build another glasswork. Oh wait, they cannot build a glassworks because they've already got one. So they're actually, yes, they are going to build this vineyard. This symbol means they are going to gain 1 coin for each brown resource card in their deck and their neighbor to the left and the right. So they are going to come up flush right now. They've got 3 themselves. I've got 1. Their other neighbor's got 2, so that's a total of 6, and we'll deal out 2 of these big 3 coins because they are already running away as looking like the bank of the world in this particular scenario. You gain, for any leftover coins you have at the end of the game, you gain 1 victory point per 3. It can be nice to have a stockpile, and it can obviously be nice if you want to buy a lot of stuff. You can trade as many resources per turn as you are able to. So for me, I'm only able to buy 1, maybe 2 if I've got if I've got the ability to trade for less. This guy, he can't buy anything that isn't on this because he's only got 1 coin. So there you go. For my turn, yes, it is my turn. So this is my deck. Ooh, so many. Oh, that's pretty nice. Look at that. That allows us to definitively hit this. However, this also allows us to get here, which we need to before we get here. So I think the sawmill actually is where we're going to go. So we can't build the loom. Oh wait, did we have something that we can build the courthouse for free. The chances of either of my opponents playing this early is probably quite slim. So I think I can let this probably come back around to me. Yeah, I think I can let this come back around. I don't think I need to rush, but let's keep our in our memories that we can build the courthouse, the library, the stables, and the dispensary for free, and the forum because of these cards we've played already. Yeah, okay, we're gonna build a sawmill. So we're gonna pay 1 to the bank, and we're able to produce ourselves 2 wood per turn. This goes to the right, and the right-hand player takes their turn. So, oh, they've got just, we've got the dispensary out as well. Yeah, okay, excellent. All right, what are they going to be able to build? They want to build any card which can be built for free, so that's this papyrus. So they've got themselves a artisanal good. So each of us is now producing at least one. I'm the only person who's producing cloth or linen or whatever it's called. Both my neighbors are producing papyrus. And so this is going to be sent over to here, and we are good to go for the next round. Yeah, okay, pretty decent. Left-hand player, what have you got? Oh, okay, blah, blah, blah. No, nothing to be played for free unless... No, they don't have anything that allows them to, you know, any other cards already played that would allow them to play any of these for free. So the next on the list is a resource card costing 1 coin, which is this one. They're flush with resources right now. There is in the third era, there's what's called guilds introduced. At the start of the game, I should have said, you have to take out half of the guilds, they don't get used, and half of them go into the deck. So you never know what you're playing with and what you're aiming for, but the guilds are a great way to earn extra points. If this fella finds like the Workers Guild or something that gives you points for having lots of resources built, he's going to be in like whatever the ancient Greek equivalent of Flynn is. All right, well, Loom I can't build. Walls costs me 3 stone, gets me 2 military might. I don't have that. It does allow us to build fortifications for free. The statue I can build for wood and 2 ore, which I do have. Maybe that's a decent idea. Aqueduct cost me 3 stone, which again, I don't have that. Brickyard, I don't think I really... I guess maybe I could use some more bricks for this. I don't know, maybe. Oh, library. Library. We can build it for free with our scriptorium. Yes, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to build the library. I'm going to put it right here so you can keep track that I've got 2 of those. And let me quickly go over the technology scoring so you know why it's best for me to try and duplicate those. So in the old rule books here, we score points for sets of identical symbols. So only 1 symbol, we get 1 victory point. 2, we get 4. 3, we get 9. 4, we get 16. So we're squaring the number of symbols we have to get the amount of victory points. And if we get a set of 3 different symbols, we score 7 victory points. So we're kind of on our way there. We're 2/3 of the way there. We're getting 4 points for this already. 1 point for this just now. But if we can get ourselves one of these... whatever cog things, we could up that to a total of 7 plus my 4. Hopefully we can get another language, or I don't know, whatever they are, tablets. Hopefully we can get another one of those and get 9, and you know, maybe we'll be on our way to something decent. That's why I'm doing that. All right, so oh boy, what have you got that you can build for free? I think probably something. You've got this. He can build this for free because he's built the marketplace. He can build the caravansary for free. It gives him the ability to produce 1 wood, stone, or brick per turn. That is a fantastic card, and I will put it right. I'm going to put it here because we want to remember that he can build a lighthouse for free next turn. That's going to go over this way. We're good to go. Round number 3, I think. Who knows, but let's get into it. Okay, nothing that you can build for free. Oh yes, it's definitely something you can build for free. Okay, so what does he build first? Science or, yeah, science then military. So both of these, because he has the workshop, have allowed him to construct either one of these for free. So either the archery range for 2 military, or the laboratory to get himself a technology point. This would be pretty bad for us because then we're definitely on the losing side of both of our neighbors at this point. But regardless, we do have to go down the priority list. So it's science, then military, then blue, then wonder, then yellow. So there you go. He's building this. That's the long way of saying it. And how he's got a set of 2 cogs. He can now build the observatory and the siege workshop, which... Is that in Age of Empires 2? Is that where that's from? I think it might be. I'm pretty sure you can build a siege workshop in Age of Empires. Anyway, which, if I could get that on the channel. Is there an Age of Empires board game? Leave me a comment. Let me know. If not, if I can get some, if I can boot up my old Windows PC, get some Age of Empires 2 on the channel. Oof, oof. William Wallace, I'm in. Why can't we play Scotland? I guess they didn't have a 7 Wonders. Hadrian's Wall is pretty impressive, although quite low. Not as, not quite as extravagant as the Great Wall, if you will. I'm blathering on because I don't know what to play. Now, well, here's my dispensary. I can build this because I've got an apothecary for free. I can build this forum because I have the East Trading Post. I could build this foundry to get me some more ore, which I suppose wouldn't be a terrible idea, but I think I've got to take this up, haven't I? I mean, if I can get 2 sets of technology cards, that would be phenomenal. I'm not sure it's going to work like that though. Should go on top of this because this is Era 1 and Era 2, and this should go below this. Oh gosh, no, I don't know how to. I'm not sure how to arrange this. Should I build this apothecary, or should I get myself access to some nice, fancy artisanal goods? I'm gonna go with the apothecary. Let's stick with science. I don't know if this is gonna be the best tactic, but it's what we're doing. So I'm gonna put that like there. Yeah, I'm trying to keep them. Hopefully, I'm keeping them kind of in line so you can see whose is whose. This deck's going over here, and our right-handed neighbor. Oh, he can build some glass or some linen. Look at him. Any card which can be built for free. He doesn't have a theater, and yeah, the wall's going to cost him the brickyard. Yeah, okay, so he's one of these. What benefits me then? Probably doesn't matter really, because, well, I suppose what benefits us me is me being the only person who can produce linen, because if either of them need it, then they'll have to buy it from me. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Glassworks. There you go, mate. Good job. You've developed glass. I'm still making things out of cloth over here. Probably going to need to develop some sort of technology to get this guy up. Well, start his base with wood, I suppose, then brick, and then he finishes off with a nice shiny ore head. Once again, we move some cards to me. Left-handed player goes first, and they can build a loom. Okay, well, that just completely negated that, didn't it? Of course, I should have thought about that. They're going to build this next turn, so yeah, there goes the loom. They are resource rich. Holy smokes. Now, for us... Oh yeah, we've got so many things we can buy. Goodness me. All right, so because we've got the scriptorium back here, I can build this courthouse for 4. However, because we've got the apothecary, ooh yeah, this is pretty good. Because we've got the apothecary, I think I might build these stables. Because that, even though I'd like to get another technology point and make myself up to 9, well, let's think. This would be worth 3, 6, potentially if I can beat both my neighbors. So this could be worth 6 victory points. This is only worth 4. It's a guaranteed 4, but that's... But if I lose against... Oh man, this is tricky. So if I lose against one of my neighbors, probably this guy, if he builds another military thingamabob, which... Well, he's not going to be able to build this. If I lose against him, I'll only gain 3 points at the end of the era, and then this will be the better deal. Again, we might see it come back around, so who knows? The other thing I can do, of course, is if there's something I definitely don't want my other opponents to build, I can scrap one of these cards and use it to build my wonder for 3 victory points. But I think for now, let's build the stables. Let's go with the stables. So that's because I've got the apothecary. Yes, for free. Good. Let's move on. All right. So for free, here we go. He can build the forum. Because does he have the... Oh no, he can't build the forum. He doesn't have a trading post. I have the trading post. But he does have the altar. So he's going to build this temple. And now he's got the altar and the temple. In which case, he's got himself 5 victory points at the end of the game. He can then build a pantheon for free. Oof, not bad. And very thematic, Olympia. Good job. These two go over here. So, any card could be built for free, where he doesn't have any of those. A resource card costing 1 point. This guy just loves building resources. He can produce so much. He could be building anything he wanted to at this point. But no, he's not going to. He's going to stick to just digging things out of the ground. We've got walls, we've got aqueducts, we've got foundries, we've got statues. This, I think, might be a good chance for me to scrap one of these things that I don't like. So, I think this one, I'm a bit worried that someone else is going to get their hands on it. And so, and you know, and challenge me, especially this guy, challenge me for my 3 military might. If I play this upside down under my wonder card, under the wonder, and pay my 2 wood, which I can, I've got 2 wood every turn, I've completed the first round of my wonder, ladies and gentlemen. So that is going to be 3 victory points at the end of the game. Not the best. I mean, I could have built this and got 4 and been able to build gardens, but it will get me an extra 2 if I can continue, and then 7 if I can guarantee myself that last 5 points at the end of the era 3 and get 7 points at the end as well. Maybe it'll balance out. I don't quite know. Also, obviously, this could still come around, so who knows. This gentleman does not have a workshop. He does not have a scriptorium. So he can't build anything for free. So what's he going to build first? Science, then military, then blue. So science, he can build this. Yes, he's built himself a school. Well, good job, friend. He's got his kind of religious edge going on over here with his temple and his altar. You can't see them. He's got his little trading posts. He's got a military. It's doing all right. And now he's got himself a school. I'm going to put this. I'm going to move these cards and I'm going to put it right here. And we'll just have to, you know what, we'll find those later. Era 3 is off to the left. These 2 are going to go over here, which means that in the next round, yeah, he's going to build an archery range. Yeah, he definitely is. This is the last, is it the last? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is the last card to be, this is the last round to be played. So 2 cards to me, and yep, he's going to build the archery range. So he's got himself 2 military points. So he's actually now level with his Olympian Grecian neighbor. He's not going to pass anything. He's not going to, yeah, he doesn't have a deck to pass anymore. So, oh, sweet. Yeah, okay. I think we got pretty lucky there. So we can build this. We can build this for free, this form. Again, we've seen this card, I think, before. It's all right. It's okay, but I rely on the raw resources rather than the artisanal goods, so I don't really need them. This, on the other hand, because I've got my scriptorium, again, sitting back here, promise it's real, I've gained myself 4 victory points. I'll place it here. I'm trying to keep them all kind of like arranged by type, yeah. And then this gentleman, oh, look at you. You haven't built the baths or the theatre, though, so you're going to have to choose one of these to build, and we're going to have to, he's going to build the one that costs him the least, I should say. Oh, he doesn't have any money. Well, in that case, what the very last option for him, if he cannot build anything, and he can't buy enough resources to build anything, because he's only got 1 measly coin, is actually, he's just going to scrap one of these cards. So it doesn't really matter which one it is. He's going to scrap one. It's the end of the round anyway. And when you scrap a card, you gain 3 coins. So he's going to be pretty flush for era 3. Yeah, there you go. Now then, it's the moment that we planned for, the moment we've all been waiting for, perhaps. And it is, well, probably not, but it's the military clash. So from left to right, let's go through and see who is the militariest, mightiest, and most, I can't think of another word beginning with M, good at fighting. So in the second round, we are going to gain 3 victory points for a victory. So let me fish those out and we'll get going, shall we? So on the left here, well, he has fought both his neighbor over here, and because they both have 2, it's a wash. No one wins, no one loses. Nobody gets a victory point, but no one, importantly, gets this, ooh, terrifying negative points card. Over to me. He's going to fight me, and, oh, well, I'm afraid you've been destroyed. -1 to you. Even though you built up your archery range, they are no match for our stables, our cavalry, and our guard tower. Lovely jubbly. For me to fight Olympia, again, we're going to just beat them back. They're barracks, their barracks and their stockade is nothing, no match to our cavalry, and thus we've gained ourselves 3 victory points. So revenge is quite sweet, and we have destroyed our easterly enemy at this, the end of Era 2. Excellent, excellent work. That, I think, will be a part. I'm going to leave this as part 2. Era 2. Still to come, though, Era 3. I'm not going to look at the cards because there's some secret guild cards in here that we don't know about. But, I mean, if you saw Era 1 and you enjoyed Era 2, I'm going to just go ahead and say, like, leave me a comment if I did anything wrong, or if you just enjoyed the video, that's also an option. And 3, go and subscribe, because hit that little bell and you'll get told when the 3rd video in this 7 Wonders series comes out. I'm going to try I'll be releasing them pretty soon, release them quite close together. But if you enjoyed Era 1, Era 2, Era 3, oh my gosh, it's going to be mad. There's going to be so many resources, so many buildings, it's just more of everything. It's just getting mental. We're just going to be pedal to the metal all the way through to the end of our civilizations, where we will find out who goes down in history as having the most lovely wonder. I mean, for me, or for the Wonders at least, right now it's me. I mean, I've got the base at least built for my Colossus. No one else is even giving a crap. They're just doing their own thing. But hit subscribe. I'll release this in a couple of days, part 3 that is. And until then, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.